All right, so we are just going to jump right into it. If you want to personalized transcendental meditation mantra, check the description below and we will freaking blast off together. But if not, enjoy the ride either way. Ooh. Yeah, we freaking cut it close today, but I'll see y'all in the car. Alright, so we are on our freaking way. We are gonna be meeting up with a friend at an In Shape, and that is not the same In Shape as last week for the last chest day, but we definitely just want to make the most out of, I don't know, just hanging out, chit-chatting, getting an insanely sick chest pump. So that being said, that is where we're headed right now. And I also want to point out that freaking meditation was delightful, to say the least. We came, we conquered, and we blissed out. It's interesting. There's like a few stages that I've noticed in pretty much all my meditations. So there's stage one, where you kind of have like this extreme laughter. Like it's like it feels like an explosion of energy, but like blissful, super happy energy. Like that's the best way I can describe it. Like almost like a supernova, just like this extreme, like an explosion of energy. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it, and that's what she said. But so that's stage 1. So stage 2, that brings us to kind of like this, just like a very, I don't want to say sedated, but like a very calm, happy state. That's kind of like stage 2. Like it's just this like extreme, I don't know, like I can just chill, focus on the mantra, everything's all good. You know, it's like this calmer type of happiness. Like it's not so like in your face, explosive like the first one. Also, that's what she said, round 2. But stage 3, that's when it kind of like it culminates. Like it's almost like the two of them meet, where I get like, it's not super calm and it's not super blissed out explosive. It's like right in the middle, and that's where honestly I feel the most blissful, because it's not like, you know, I get like these little jolts of happiness, like where I'm just like laughing uncontrollably, but it's also like I'm not like super not super calm, but like so it's like right in the middle. And I think that's the state where, you know, a lot of people would describe that as equanimity, which is basically like this being like even keeled. You know, it's like not being attached to anything. Like, you know, if you experience pleasure, you can let go of the pleasure, and if you experience pain, you can let go of the pain, and you just stay with the present moment. You know, it's not like, it doesn't favor any one thing, you know. So it's kind of interesting that way. It's like because that's honestly like, it can, you know, you can make the argument, well, don't you want to experience like all that pleasure, you know? And I'm like, well, you do. Like, it doesn't mean you don't, but it's like you appreciate it for the season that it's in right now. So it's like you appreciate, cool, I'm pretty freaking happy right now. And then on the other side of things, you could be like, cool, or not so cool, I'm in pain right now. But it's like this, it appreciates the season that you're in, or whatever you're experiencing, and then it just lets it go, which is kind of, I mean, that to me is just like a very useful tool, because, you know, you're always going to be changing. Might as well not get attached to, you know, random things in your experience, whether they're, you know, really pleasing or they're really painful, you know. So that being said, those are kind of like my 3 stages. It's like explosive, super calm, right in the middle. Those are like the 3 stages that I go through pretty much every meditation. And it's not even like I'm looking for those, because the second you start looking, that's when you check out of the meditation. You know, we're just there to get a mind pump. That's all the meditation's about. It's just about, you know, gently coming back to the mantra and freaking enjoying the process. You know, like when you're in the middle of a workout, like, are you thinking to yourself, man, like, this arm day, like, I gotta add, you know, 2 inches to my biceps, at the very least. You know, Probably not. You know, you're just there getting a pump, enjoying, you know, the size that you're putting on in that pump, and you're not really worried about the outcome because it's just freaking fun, you know? So that's kind of where I'm coming from with these meditations. It's like, I'm not really focused on, oh man, I gotta be in a flow state. Man, I gotta really be concentrated right now. You know, it's not like that at all. It's more so like, this is just freaking fun, and let's just get a mind pump and see what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much my 2 cents for that. But anyways, on the gym side of things, we are gonna be freaking having some fun with good old chest. Oh, there's my buddy right now. I'll probably pick that up in a little bit. But yeah, so big old chest day, presses, flies, nothing like too crazy. We're just gonna be obliterating some chest. That's pretty much freaking it. But anyways, we are headed there right now. Yeah, the biggest thing that I need to build up is my upper chest. That's pretty much the pièce de résistance, because you know, anytime you get into any pose, front lat spread, side chest, side tricep, you're gonna have to have a little bit of upper chest to really fill out your frame and, you know, make the most of, you know, your shoulders, your arms popping. So that being said, that's where I'm landed right now. That's my main focus, is just my upper chest. So I'm mainly thinking to myself, all right, suck in my lats when I set up for the actual press, and then once I get into it, it's almost like I'm putting more tension into that upper chest region, you know, just to kind of make the most of the gains. But anyways, got really not much else to add to there, other than a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of just appreciating the day. It's blue skies, sunny. We have not had like a lot of warm weather pretty recently, so this is really freaking nice. But anyways, I will see y'all at the gym for chest pump. That's good for now.
No.